Hello guys, my name is Aman.
I'm Anastasia.
And today we're going to take a look at the official teaser of Mercury.
Let's do this.
Kiss me every time.
First of all, we'd like to thank everybody for all the love that we got on our previous video.
And if you haven't watched it yet, click here.
Paul, thank you so much to everybody who subscribed to our channel recently.
And welcome to the family.
And if you haven't and you're new here, please consider subscribing by hitting the button down below and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any of our future videos.
And now let's go back to the trailer.
Alright. Oh, creators of Kahani. 84 people died in this town. I like the background music already. It's like my kind of movie. Scary, thrilling. I just had like goosebumps around my legs. Karthik, Subbaraj. I like how they say that it's a no-language film, releasing in all languages. Alright, so that was the trailer for Mercury. First things first, Prabhudeva was definitely the star of the whole teaser. As we discussed earlier, that there was not going to be any language throughout the movie, so there were no subtitles. So that wasn't an issue for both of us. And one thing I just right off the bat that I felt about the movie is that they set a really good tone with the background music. For me, it's really important if you're gonna make like a zombie thriller or any kind of a horror movie, the background music plays a huge part. What did you think?
I paid more attention to some visual signs. For example, one of them was the symbol of Mercury planet.
Oh yeah, that's
Another
right.
one
I didn't notice that.
is the size of the main words that they used. It was silence, war, and scream.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that the loudest voice is silence. It was true.
Yeah, I mean, like they had a very eerie feeling, you know, when you're waiting for somebody to talk or say something, say a dialogue, and then you just like realize that you don't have to say anything. Sometimes the scariest thing is silence. You know, like you don't have to have jump scares, you don't have to say dialogues which scare you. Just everything can be silent and be scary at the same time.
And you don't have to be distracted by something else. You just focus your attention
On the
details.
visuals. And the visuals, yeah, you see a lot more. There's no distractions, as you said. And I feel like do you remember in the ending of the trailer, it was written in like no language and releasing in all languages.
Yes.
That was, I think, it was a funny side. I feel like this movie, even though it's a thriller and like more like a horror genre, I think it's still going to have a lot of humor. Because that's what I expect out of Prabhudeva. He's a veteran actor in both like Bollywood and in the southern industry, and most of the times at least in the latter half of his career, he has done a lot of comical movies and comical roles. So I expect some humor to be there. And I saw that the director also directed Kahani, and so Kahani, actually, you don't know about it. We should react to that trailer too sometime. I know you're not a huge fan of like thrillers and suspense movies, but it's actually one of the best Bollywood movies ever made. And it's the same, coming from the same people, so I expect a lot out of this movie. And if it releases here nearby me, I definitely want to check this out because it's a bold move, by the director to, as I said earlier, like it's really, really bold to release a movie with no dialogues. Like imagine sitting there in the seat, and then like for 2 hours you're just sitting there and you don't hear anything except like people doing things. It could, like, you really have to do a lot. I think you have to perfect the whole art of making a no language movie to really hold the attention of the viewer for the whole 2.5 hours or 2 hours, however long this movie is going to be. So I think that's going to be a challenge, and if they overcome that and they can keep it interesting with the screenplay and editing, like if they keep it fast paced, I feel like it should be a good movie.
I just hope that all of us will be surprised by it.
Yeah, I mean, yes, pleasantly surprised. Not like, oh my god, I totally wasted 2.5 hours of my life not hearing anybody. Except like maybe everybody is gonna talk in the theater, I guess. Alright guys, that's going to be it from us in this video. If you enjoyed what you saw, please consider subscribing and like. And thank you so much again for all the love we got on our last video. We hope that you continue to come back and join us while we watch and explore this new genre of movies that we have gotten into. It's a first for me. I'm an Indian, but I'm still very much strange to all of the southern movies, and I'm really impressed by what I've seen so far. Wouldn't you agree? She's seen Bollywood movies with me, but this is gonna be our start of our journey into like the southern industry. So we're very excited. I hope you guys join us, and we plan to come out with more videos. So hit that bell icon so you don't miss out. And so we'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.